Structurally deficient means that some part of the bridge is showing wear and tear, but it's still safe to drive on. Behind me is the US 280 bridge. No one has been charged at this time. Police have interviewed over 20 people so far. Deal is pushing for opportunity school districts, which will directly affect Muskogee County schools. This is a picture of Rich Fuller's car mirror, and police say it's a rock that is behind the damage. If there is an active shooter threat, police say to flee if it is safe to do so. Barricade yourself. Police say the average text takes 5 seconds, and driving at 40 miles per hour, before you know it, referees write these numbers every time the ball goes into a game, so this ball has been in 5 professional football games. Police say they do not usually release the facts as they did in a death investigation, but felt it was necessary in this case. I'm joined now by Chris Foster, who just saw the Star Wars movie. Without giving away any spoilers, just a general description, what did you think of it? Social media has become key for campaigns. This is the Facebook page of a candidate that I spoke with today. This is a typical classroom at Columbus State. If there is an active shooter threat, police say to flee if it is safe to do so. Barricade yourself or fight back.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Sergeant Brett Stenell says their active shooter drill was a success, partly due to the realness of the drill.
There were 2 armed subjects that entered the facility, one of which engaged an officer, and that officer and the suspect were engaged in simulated exchange of gunfire. The officer was injured during that scenario, as well as the suspect was killed in the exchanged gunfire. At that time, other responding officers from Columbus State University Police Department arrived on scene, and it was determined that there was a second subject on site. The officers were exposed to simulated gunfire. Gunfire was exchanged, and they continued to secure the scene, at which time they located what appeared to be an improvised explosive device.
CSU police partnered with Columbus Police, each taking an education approach to emergency preparedness.
To hopefully train our students to be better prepared in the event of a crisis, whether they're here on campus or they're at the mall or at the airport or wherever they may be for the future.
He says it is always good to be prepared as possible in the event they face the unexpected. If there's an active shooter in a big area like the arena where the scenario was held, police say it is important to always pay attention to the exits. On your side in Columbus, Brennan Ray, WRBL News 3. Structurally deficient means that some part of the bridge is showing wear and tear, but it's still safe to drive on. Behind me is the US 280 bridge going over the Chattahoochee River into Phoenix City. This bridge is labeled as very busy and structurally deficient. US 280 over the Chattahoochee River, Buena Vista Road over Bull Creek, and Macon Road over Flat Rock Creek are labeled as the busiest structurally deficient bridges in Columbus. City traffic engineer Doc Dorsey says trucks are heavier now than when they were designed years ago.
When the bridges were designed back in the 1950s or 1960s, they were only designed with a 50-year lifespan, and that 50 years has come and gone. When the bridges were designed, they did not anticipate the amount of traffic and the number of vehicles that would be crossing the bridge every day.
Georgia DOT spokesperson Natalie Dale says the bridge over Flat Rock Creek is labeled as structurally deficient because of wear and tear on a culvert.
This specific bridge is programmed to be replaced in the next 5 years.
The US 280 bridge has wear and tear in the columns of the bridge.
So we're looking forward for efficient ways to either repair or replace the bridge because it's a border bridge, and so it is a bridge for both Alabama and Georgia. We do have to coordinate with the state of Alabama.
The Buena Vista Bridge is a county bridge.
The bridge on Buena Vista at Bull Creek is likely going to be replaced as part of our spiderweb project that we're beginning our design on, and construction should be happening in the next few years.
Dorsey says that of the 3 bridges on this list, the bridge on US 280 is the busiest. The Georgia DOT inspects bridges at least once every 2 years. Head to WRBL.com for a list of bridges in our area and their ratings. Live in Columbus, on your side, Brennan Ray, WRBL News 3.
Thanks so much, Brennan.